Hello everybody, welcome! We're back and ready to start new 6.5 content. At least I think we are.
We are?
Are
Why
we?
wasn't I told about this?
You're told about it right now.
Ooh, okay. Boy, talk about springing it on me.
Oh, come on. We have some gods to beat up. By the way, Rift, get out here. Thank you. Hello, Derek! Long time no see. Same to you, Oppo.
The heart of the myth. Derek is awaiting word from Kryl. Oh, Rylea, Thayrin. 'Tis good of you to come, but I'm afraid there is still no word from Kryl and Grahatia. They're working as fast as they can to compile the findings of our investigation, I shouldn't doubt. But between the Phantom Realm's etheric data and the Monument's epigraph, they have much and more to review. Now, while awaiting developments, I had a mind to pay Snow Game a visit in the Amphalos. If you aren't otherwise occupied, you should come too.
I think that's the plan.
I think we're getting a crowd here. Can't imagine why.
There was quite the crowd earlier.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, not much has happened today. Been busy poking at Occam's, who has finally in Stormblood Plus content. Got all his classes to 70. Oh, right, that's a pseudo-instanced.
Oh, right.
Hello, baby Oppo. Ook! Derek?
The game has become something of a fixture here. So focused is she on her work, she often neglects taking sustenance. I pray her health doesn't suffer.
We kinda figured that would happen. After all, that's kinda what happened when we first met her. Hey, Snow Game. Oh, if it isn't Thayrin, Rylea, and Derek. But no Kryl or Raha, I see.
Correct. Unfortunately. Speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them in Sherlian? You're a researcher too, after all.
I find myself much more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration, you see, and of late I've been mulling over the opening words of the epigraph. As beings who endured the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. The suggestion that faith has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. If truth be told, I was also hoping that I might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. Be that as it may, I believe there might be another way to see them. We journeyed with the gods. Azima told me that each of them wished to speak to you in private. You, Thayrin. And you too, Rylea.
Gee, thanks.
You're quite welcome. If you were to call on them before the heavens, I have a strong feeling they will answer. Do I have to? So, won't you give it a try? And afterwards, let us know what they said. Fine, fine.
I, for one, see no harm in it. But if you're disinclined, then do not feel pressured. It is entirely your decision. No pressure. You now have the opportunity to speak with those of the 12 whom you have encountered thus far. To do so, call them before the entrances to their respective heavens. You may advance the quest at any time by speaking with Derek in the Amphalos.
Shall we go speak with some gods?
Yes.
Heaven of Lightning Gate.
I regot.
Ye god of thickness, appear before us!
Ah, Rylea and Thayrin, pleased am I that you should seek me out. I'd wish to speak with you. It does me well to see that you have been dedicating yourself to crafting. In my capacity as the builder, I watch your progress upon this path with keenest interest. Oh, the puns are going to get a very different reception from him.
Yes, they are.
The act of crafting embodies the spirit of improvement and advancement. 'Tis my hope that you will strive ever forward and seize that which you most desire with your own hands. Yeah, I have several crafting classes to catch up on. Sorry.
Yeah. And Ralger?
Ralger?
Old Man Thunderfist?
Well, well, if it isn't the dauntless Rylea and Thayrin, full glad am I that you would thus call to me. When you and yours investigated the origins of the Fist of Ralger, you posited some interesting theories. The connection between myself and the Sylph's divinity in particular. You did well to draw that conclusion. I'm trying to remember that part. Your inquiring minds have taken you far, child of man, and they will take you further still.
Basically that, uh... brain fart. What's his name? Ramu.
Okay.
Is the Sylph's interpretation of Ralger.
Okay.
Okay.
Azima?
I'm getting there.
Ah.
Hello, Azima. Oh, right, that's my line. Sorry. Ah, Thayrin, Rylea, at last you've come. And I was right to entrust your zealous scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I knew I simply must see you two again.
Oh dear.
There is something familiar about you two. You've awakened forgotten feelings in me. Feelings that once smoldered like the embers amidst the ashes. Oh dear, please no. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago. Yet, whatever the reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light ever burn bright. Great. We have a fangirl and a goddess.
Old fall. Rylea, Thayrin, we bid you welcome. Know that though we appear as to be two beings, a dual-aspected divinity, 'twas not always so. Man's hopes harbor power, and 'twas his faith offered over millennia that shaped us into our present form. In answer to your faith, we, the traitors, shall watch over mankind as he strives for that which he desires. That seemed a little short, like we missed something on that one.
Don't know. Maybe it's different if you start in Ul'dah.
Maybe, but it's mostly been like class or story stuff.
Way over on the other side.
Ah.
It also could be what your personal faith is.
Maybe.
If that's true, you'll get something from Minfine, who I believe is Rylea's patron.
Yep.
Gate of Ice.
Earthgate. Okay, nice. You went over there. And there's the Crystal Tower.
And I believe Thayrin's patron is Occam, or Orcam, the Wanderer.
Helone.
How bold you are to summon me, Thayrin, Rylea. 'Tis no less than I expect from you. In recognition of your valor and deeds, I offer words of counsel. Well do I know the power of men's hopes, of mortal faith, and there is no faith that I reject. Yet, in every age, there are those who would invoke my name of their divine for their own ends.
Yeah, she'd know a bit about that.
Yeah. Be not misled by them.
Fina?
What? You don't have the goodest boy with you? Oh, Thayrin, Rylea, what a delightful surprise. You wished to see me, did you?
Wait, did it stop there?
Yes.
You wished to see me, did you? Your beautiful and benevolent patron?
Yeah, you got something different because she's your patron. I am grateful we can talk like this. As you know, I'm the goddess of love, yet that obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly on love. For instance, my brethren love mankind with all their hearts, just like me. And whether or not Oshkan is my beloved as mortals believe, I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone, be it men or gods. I love you all alike. And needless to say, I love my enduring Dalamud too, whom you and yours gifted to me.
You can keep them.
Hello, Live Suing! We're
Be
having
live.
individual chats with gods.
Yes.
And now over to the Earth Gate. Nofika.
Nofika's naturals.
Only the best polygonal grapes. As long as they're not polygonal raisins. That's gonna hurt going down.
I bet.
Why, if it isn't Thayrin and Rylea, you two wish to speak, do you? Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? Many hold that they were born of me, and as I mentioned, they are the voice of those who abide in the Twelveswood. At times, they may seem excessive in their actions, but it is out of an abundance of love, so pray be good to them and heed their warnings.
Wonder if we got a bit extra there for being from Britannia.
Maybe, or White Mage, either one.
Right. I'll think.
Yeah, I'll think. Doo-doo-doo.
Rylea and Thayrin, is it? I must say, there's something to be said for being summoned by a mortal. The life of man is but a drop in the great river of time. Thus are you and yours wont to rush ahead, not wasting a single moment. Be that as it may, certain sights will only come into view if one stops to look. So be not afraid to pass the time in ways which, at first, may not seem fruitful. Should you dare to do so, you may well be visited by an eye-opening experience. Such is the richness of time. This lesson I learned in another life from an unexpected visitor. Yeah. And Nymea.
Well now, if it isn't my dear Thayrin and Rylea, how good of you to call to me. I'm sorry if I've given you shock by joining my brother in battle, but I couldn't help myself. We're always done everything together, he and I.
Not a problem.
As such joy it was to face you and yours. You displayed the self-same determination that allowed you to defeat fate, and it was one surprise after another. I can't help but feel as though I've spoken similar words long ago. Who was it, too, I wonder?
Why is my time wedgie sense tingling?
My time wedgie sense is tingling too. We've had way too many time wedgies recently.
Yes.
And Themis still owes us a Gweaver.
Okay, Derek.
Hold on, baby Oppo Oppo.
Ah,
Ook, ook! Now we can talk to Derek.
spoken to your satisfaction, have you? Then let us await Kryl and Grahatia together.
Yes. That's your line.
Oh, right. Yes. Turnabout is fair play.
Indeed.
Still no sign of them. Ah, there is something I've been meaning to ask you.
Sure, what is it?
As an adventurer, you're better traveled than most. The places you've seen, what kind do you like best?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Faraway lands where new encounters await.
Yes.
Ah, yes, I can imagine you being given to such. The thrill of visiting unknown places is something I can understand. I myself am partial to wandering Eorzea, so rich in aether this land, and possessed with so many aspects. 'Twas when I was traveling through the Twelveswood that I encountered this fellow. I knew not how he came to be injured and alone, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. He's long since recovered, and I probably should have returned him to his forest home. But when I see him here, undaunted in the presence of gods, I can't help but feel 'twas fate that delivered him to me.
He is his own Oppo Oppo. He will do as he wants.
Still, the day will come when we must go our separate ways.
They're here, finally! Everyone!
Welcome back. How fared your work?
It took longer than we anticipated, but we managed to compile our findings, and there's deliberated on a course of action.
Indeed. Hereon, we would do well to tread with caution. The waveforms we recorded with the etheric analyzer revealed an unsettling occurrence. In the course of fighting us, the gods expended a tremendous amount of their aether, so much as to dilute their very essence.
They're what? Lest you worry, you've done nothing wrong, Thayrin, Rylea. The gods themselves wish to fight, after all. That being
Yeah,
said...
I'm thinking that's part of the motive.
Yeah. That being said, we should avoid engaging in further battles until we learn more about their true objectives. I've got a feeling that's not gonna happen. To that end, we should seek out the 13th unnamed being whose duty is to watch unflinching. If Raha is correct, we have no reason to believe otherwise. Said being is the Watcher on the moon. You'll be pleased to know I've already acquired permission to use the tower at Babel from the Ishbardian contingent who oversees the structure with the Garlean people sleep. So, we're going then? To the moon? Huzzah! I wonder what the Watcher is like. If there's no other matters, then let us set forth at once.
He's a nice guy. You'll like him.
Yeah. We should brew him a pot of tea. I think he'd enjoy that. A very big pot of tea.
Yeah, I think I am more certain than before on what's going on.
Yeah.
If you still wish to speak to the with the gods, best to seek them out now. They may not be there later.
Already have.
Mm-hmm. Done deal. There's the exit.
There were clues. I mean, he is the Watcher after all. He watched long before now, and hopefully he will continue to watch long after. I guess we're off to Garlemald?
Yeah.
Someone type something? Ah.
Gwen. How does one find something that isn't named?
If you wish to speak to the gods, breathe +1. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, what?
Oh. Sakura is having some trouble again. Looks like the Twitch tab crashed.
Oopsies.
Which is better than the screen just going black.
Can't say that hasn't happened.
Oh dear.
I'm okay.
Still, have you been having trouble?
Not recently. There was a little bit my graphics card was giving me trouble, especially in rain like this. It would just freak out, but it stopped with the Nether update, so there you go.
Right.
Did kind of scare me for a bit, though.
I bet.
Is my graphics card dying? Update. Okay, I guess it's not dying.
Yeah. Always best to know. Have a webpage you can load for Has My Graphics Card Died Yet?
As we continue to run from our fate. But a bunch.
Well, somebody's fate. Not necessarily ours.
Blaze is doing a very good job, and he's flying us as best as he can. You go, Blaze! Yes, I named my Chocobo mount. Give me a break.
You do.
What?
What kind of silly person wouldn't?
There are people who don't name their cars. Stare.
Well, why would you?
If you name something, you take care of it. And we've taken very good care of Ken. Just stretching my back.
Ah.
I'm surprised the mic picked that up. It's weird what this mic will pick up and won't pick up.
Yes.
It is what it is, though. Yeah, I found an FF14 feed on Blue Sky, and there's some really nice pics people have taken, and art, and other things.
Oh, very good. I'll have to go find it through you.
I just wish Square Enix was actually in the feed.
Well, as I guess Wayne was pointing out, there's hardly any companies on Blue Sky at the moment of any size.
Yeah.
And a little bit of discussion today. He still has his Chessex version of Wiz War.
Nice.
Since the post for the Sunday gaming went up on my blog today.
Yeah, there's currently a bot that posts the Japanese Twitter feed over on Blue Sky for Square Enix, but I haven't found one for the English feed.
Yeah, that's not entirely useful.
Yeah. But so far, I've been really enjoying Blue Sky.
Yep. The main problem I have is, you like have it open as a tab and everything, and you hit the thing for the update the feed, and it takes you to the very most recent thing as opposed to leaving you where you were, so you can just scroll through and see everything. You have to figure out, okay, where was I?
Yeah, but Twitter kind of did the same thing on me, so...
Really?
Yes. It's why Twitter's, was something I kind of dropped really early, though I just let the account stagnate, because I couldn't figure out where I was, and if you weren't watching it and seeing posts come up immediately, you'd never find them again. Because they just get buried under everything else.
Yeah, and there's a lot of burying going on.
Unfortunately, Facebook's kind of suffering from that too, except that it's more of a case of, this is what we want you to see, instead of giving it to you in a timeline so you can see everything. And as such, hiding certain things, like, oh, this person might have died! I never got the notification because it was hidden, because it never came up in the feed, even though they posted it. Thanks. That's not helpful. But I think a lot of companies are doing that so that they can hide certain kinds of posts that go out.
Oh dear.
Well...
No. Different. If this is correct, effective 12/31/23, Penguin Random House will no longer distribute Dungeons and Dragons, which basically puts it out of bookstores.
Yeah! Nani?
Of
And
course, that's
didn't
assuming
Penguin
they don't have a different plan and assuming that's correct and so on.
Now, didn't Penguin Random House just get bought out by a investment?
No, they are the conglomerate.
Well, someone just got bought out by a conglomerate.
Simon and Schuster.
Yeah. Take us to
Which
the neither
is
gate.
the company that currently has, basically pocketbooks and such, so all the old Star Trek novels and current ones.
And unfortunately, that conglomerate's the same one that effectively bought Toys R Us, dumped all their debt onto Toys R Us, and then killed Toys R Us.
And okay, yep, and this time it has crashed.
Oh dear.
Black screen. It'll eventually recover.
Poor Sakura. What did she ever do to deserve this?
I don't think... maybe so. It might be overheating, I am not sure. I sense destination.
You think?
I'm trying not to.
Hello, destination. He's yours.
Yep. Greetings, Heidelin's champions. You're ever welcome here, as are your companions.
Hey, Watcher. "'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Watcher. We've come hoping you would answer some questions about Heidelin. We have deciphered the monument at the heart of the Phantom Realm. In addition to the names and duties of the 12, it speaks of one who is unnamed, who shall watch unflinching. Art we correct to assume that that individual is you?" The 12s have existed for eras. If you know aught about them, you will not share your knowledge with us? They have a desire which they claim can only be fulfilled through battle with mankind. We wish to understand what that is.
Please. So man has managed to come this far. Very well. You have earned the right to know. Remember, however, that I am but a creation. Though I have been imbued with some memories of the past, they are far from complete. First of all, I am indeed the unnamed being the monument describes. An entity created by Heidelin to serve a purpose, alongside the 12. Together, they were charged with preserving equilibrium on a sundered and unstable star. Like myself, they were given shape from people who once existed. And like myself, they believe that the world should be entrusted to the new life that had emerged. While I do not possess detailed memories of that time, Vena selected those she deemed best suited to their respective duties. That would explain why the 12 appear to have personalities like mortals. The men and women they once were influenced their personalities, yes, but so too did the faith of mortals. Knowingly or no, when men pray, they will the object of their worship to assume a form that can better grant them their heart's desire. In this manner have the 12 been shaped over eons into images that fit men's ideals.
So you were right, Raha. Hopes and prayers have the power to influence the gods.
Yet even as they thus changed, at Vena's behest, they would have refrained from intervening in mortal affairs. As a result, there will have been times when they acted in ways that are contrary to your expectations. But now that Heidelin is no more and the final days averted, the 12 have arrived at a decision regarding their fate all their own. 'Tis not for me to reveal the truth of their desire. I can, however, guarantee that it will not visit harm upon mankind. Nay, far from it.
Well, I, for one, never felt that the gods meant us ill. To have your guarantee as well, we couldn't possibly doubt them anymore.
It is most assuring to confirm the connection between you and the 12. With this, we may proceed in our quest with easier hearts.
Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. We shall return to the Amphala and continue engaging with your brethren.
That is well. As I watch on, I shall pray that the tale comes to a happy conclusion for gods and men alike. Gook. Mm-hmm.
Derek?
He has suspicions. May your journey be fulfilling.
Do I still have a cheap port to Mordona?
Hmm.
Can I make it cheaper?
Oh, no, there.
Yes! Yes, we can! Okay, you two lovebirds, stop that.
Love is not the word.
What?
Moved out of range.
Sorry, I didn't want to just stand on top of people. Something's amiss. The gods' avatars are nowhere to be seen.
I'll
Uh,
be woman's with you.
that is because our preparations are complete.
Uh-huh.
Ah, I've waited so bloody long for this moment.
Mayan, are such uncouth words the first you would speak unto our guests?
Oh, leave off, Thaliak. You can't tell me you're not as excited as I am.
I would be the first to admit my joy, but on such a momentous occasion, I would act with due propriety. Well met, children of man. 'Tis our understanding that you have spoken with the Watcher and ascertained our true nature. Indeed, we were created by Hydaelyn to tend the star. Having built the Amphalos at its heart, and our sanctums throughout aether-rich Eorzea, we labor to preserve the balance of reality. All of this we have learned, but there's still one thing we do not understand. Our analysis of the Phantom Realm revealed that you and yours dilute your very selves by fighting us. Would this not impede your ability to carry out your duties? We appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. Yep.
So, middle or bottom?
At all. Bottom is hilarious.
It was a possibility? I knew it. You were him all along. We'd figured that out ages ago.
Now, didn't know which, but figured he was one of them. Likewise, I knew that you harbored suspicion as to my true identity. While my brethren used various creatures as their avatars, I chose the form of a man, to better share in your solitude. And it fell to me. The Wanderer, to beckon unto the Amphalos they who could grant our wish. So I guess he's a summoner?
That was a horrible joke.
He's got the
Stop that.
horn.
Yes, he does have the horn. What? How could you hide such a thing from us?
Had you known my true identity and our purpose, we feared that you would refuse to fight us. But our fears were unfounded. You've heeded our request and, despite the hardships, endeavored to grant it. Forgive me, Rylea, Thayrin, but I must leave the little fellow in your care. In the innermost part of our realm, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. I await your coming with bated breath.
I've got something different.
Really?
As your patron deity, ever have I watched over you, and now I await your
Hmm.
coming with bated breath.
Right.
This is our grandest moment, mortal. Girt your loins and have at us. She is such a pirate.
I shall receive you with my all. Be as a raging torrent, child of man. Okay, they are going straight down the path they have established, and we still don't know how or what we're gonna do for fight number 4. A fight against all 12 at once?
I better not be a fight against the Watcher.
Yeah, that would kind of break my heart too.
Oh, poor little baby Oppo Oppo. He's so dejected.
Yeah.
Luke. I know, you liked him. Cryo? Don't blame Derek for hiding the truth. 'Tis no easy thing to say you're an actual god. In his wanderings, I can't help but wonder why Derek thought and felt.
And Graha. So Derek is the Wanderer, the deity who shares in men's solitude. And in order to beckon us to this phantom realm, he posed as an explorer and solicited the aid of the sons of Saint Kunak. In spite of this, I do not feel as though I've been deceived, nor do I harbor any resentment. Rather, I simply feel sad.
I understand. 'Tis as if a dear friend were suddenly spirited away. In hindsight, perhaps it was the expectation of the coming battle that he had kept men at arm's length. Luke. I must imagine it'd be even harder for you. But to know that one of the 12 walked among us, it makes me want to do the best we can by them. Aye, since time immemorial, the 12 have watched over all who abide on the star. And even as they fulfill their purpose in maintaining stability, as beings possessed of sentience, they also heed their hearts of men. So let us likewise heed their hearts and do the utmost to grant their desire.
Then I believe we all know what comes next.
It's fighting time!
You wanna fight?
Them's fighting words!
Okay. By all indications, this will be the final foray into the God's Sanctum. This task we entrust to you and your adventure friends once more, Rylea, Thayrin. As there's no telling what may happen afterwards, I shall remain on guard here. Twice now you have triumphed, and I have faith that you will do so yet again. Go well. Rylea.
Shall we?
Right, the third muse.
Of course. Checking in with Graha real quick.
Worry not, I shall hold the fort here. Pray focus on the battles ahead.
Pause for a second, someone is barbecuing outside.
Rylea was named Muse of Comedy and Bucolic Poetry. In this guise, she was portrayed with the attributes of comic mask, shepherd's staff, and wreath of ivy. Her name was derived from the Greek word thaleia, meaning rich in festivity or blooming.
Okay, I can see that. For the coming foray, you should face Thaliak in the heaven of water, and Lamian and Oshkan in the heaven of wind. While Nymea would also be in the former, I believe she has already fulfilled her part, which means an easier time for you, or so I hope. I'm not holding my breath. Though we're assured that fulfilling the god's desires won't visit harm upon the star, I cannot help but worry what may come to pass. We must be prepared. Aww.
Interesting, slower version.
Must pet the baby Oppo Oppo. He needs all the comfort he can get right now. It is time. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Now, what was my mudra again?
I'm just trying to figure out where I put my belt.
It says 12 minutes.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it is a little late, and the initial rush is over, and of course we're both DPS. But okay then.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
that was a long 12 minutes.
We'll see. Don't jinx us.
There we go. And away we go. Definitely water. I hope that thing doesn't try and chase us.
Check out some of the building tops. And statuary.
Saw the statuary. Right. Oh, wow. The Tonberry.
Yes, the Tonberry!
Come, mortals, make your way to our watery sanctum.
The
Let
Ton
us see
Fairies
how
and
you
the
fare against my servants.
Mandragoras.
Snacks.
Yes.
Time for snacks. Big buffs.
Man, I am getting lag here.
Oh dear.
Yeah, lag is not good on a ninja.
Especially not when those AoEs start going down.
Ow!
Yeah, ow! I'm getting hit by things I am not seeing.
And I am
Might
not
hit
getting a
me.
res.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
there we go. Thank you!
What if I got in as Red Mage?
Only to be expected for they who vanquished my pupil warrior. It shall be my pleasure to welcome you personally.
Ooh, to the River of Knowledge. Hi, Valiak.
He is quite the looker. Tall drink of water?
You're looking.
I have looked forward to this moment, children of man. The scholar shall measure your depth of knowledge.
Interesting piece we're getting.
Okay, we've got a clone to one side
Who
who
just jumped
teleported away.
And oh boy, probably be a push. Oh yeah. That's going to be a push.
Not all knowledge is wisdom. At what answer will you arrive, my lord?
Right bank. Uh-oh.
Left bang.
You gonna flip it. Whee!
Of ignorance you cleanse.
Right on. That's a familiar name. Big buffs coming up.
Deepest knowledge.
Tetrachitis.
Let flow the waters of your mind.
Like this. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Seek new perspectives, and you shall find new paths.
I feel like I'm in a bad math quiz.
Okay, yeah, ow, ow. Make sure what to do with that one.
Small wonder the others have exalted servant.
Gnosis something. Gnosis is knowledge. I'm not sure about the Rio. Okay, we're gonna get another water push. Big direction, I think.
Ooh, that was followed by a big wave.
Oh. You see, I got hit by something, but I have no idea what.
Share with me your ruminations.
Like 2 holes. And he's going to go into spin cycle. Oh.
Oh, bloody hackback!
Yeah, he's not doing math, he's doing geometry.
Not all answers can be obtained through
Right,
And
bang!
he's going to go the other way. So yeah, over here is one of the places. Big pups. Jeez. Not following him the other one quite yet.
Son of man.
Tetrachitis instead.
He's almost down.
Which is good because I'm not sure what to do with that one.
Well done.
Smooth sailing so far.
Aiming
Come then.
and scouting?
Yes.
Do I want to go for the
Archer and
head?
a ninja. I think I shall live with the shoes.
What do I really need?
Let me prepare
I guess
a
I can deal with the head.
stage for our union.
A drop in the hand is worth 2 in the unclaimed loot pile.
Oof. Oof.
Oh my. I don't feel comfortable down here.
I'll teach you the ways of navigation.
And note that statement.
Mine are the ways.
Seafoam spiral.
I'm guessing in.
In. Ow. Wind throws.
I'm guessing out.
That's an out. Navigator's traded. Oh crap. And now flop. Oh no.
Oh, and she's opened up a new segment.
Yes. An ally of the wind. Green line.
Rise above the white.
Oh yeah. And then a push while we're down. Yep. Like my aunt. Or hitting the bubble so you can't avoid it. Tank down.
Left.
Oh, crap. And stack.
Like the stormy seas, I'm a harsh mistress.
That. That's what that was. I'm dead. Yep. starting up, I could hear it.
Trust you don't mind if they play too. Come, Pericles, Valios. Join us in the
Ads. Sneaky ads.
Out!
Out.
dance upon the waves.
Okay, get away from the center. Yeah, those guys are doing lines. Center looks safe-ish. Okay, they're coming in at angles now.
That's the way, my clever friend. Feel the pulse of the navigator.
Yeah, she's doing this once again.
Go on, my don't be shy.
Ow! Ow! Pushed in there somewhere. And CD foam spiral. Yeah, okay. And I think I just got my move. Surging wave, which is going to be a push
Push on the green line!
way.
Swim free, my pet.
Oh boy. And how are you? Dang it.
Six new horizons must come together as one.
Yeah.
It falls to you and yours to navigate the seas ahead.
Healing and maiming.
After all this time, it feels strange calling to you us.
Move to the mythic mountains.
For making it this far. Not long now, till our journey together must end.
First Earth aspect of the fight.
I am the last of us to face you.
Big buffs.
Strong are they who roam.
Trek shot. Oh, that's what that was. Because I saw that just beforehand.
Amidst the storm.
Hey, yeah, get over here. Yeah, actually, standing in this should be fine. Yep. Oh, that's going to be nasty.
You must
I thought the other one was doing geometry. Ow, that hit me. monster tank.
Oh dear.
Oh.
We want to be here.
I just could not sort that out.
Thy bowstring sings.
And of course there's a push.
I am so eating rotation weapons here.
By fighting you, that strength shall be returned to the star.
Ah ha ha ha. Yeah, that's about what we thought.
Grant us our heart's desire. Say not your
They're not needed to keep everything in balance.
Ah. Did not move fast enough.
Not getting much healing.
Those who hesitate are lost.
The healing. Oh boy. That was a fast go.
I'm trusting these people.
Okay. That is some big tank busters.
Here our journey ends.
Yeah, this is familiar. Oh, jeez. A little complex than before. Oh,
Blessings be upon you on the road ahead.
dang it. Way too complex. Oh no. Yep.
Yeah.
Process this fast enough.
They are making this difficult.
May the wind ever be at your back.
Yeah, I'm going to sit this out. Thank you, Lambert, but I'm sitting this one out. Hey. There it is.
Oof. Oh no, bad healer just died.
Of parting.
I think he ran over the edge or something.
Stay the course.
Now he is a dragoon.
Striking and healing. He tried. He was. I'm surprised there hasn't been more deaths than we've been seeing, to be honest.
Yeah.
You're back. The Omphilus. It's suddenly transformed.
This is the Amphalos? Uh-oh.
Servants, what's the meaning of this? Those ones,
Close
I
to
need
the
to move.
enemies, no guy. Oh.
In.
Yep.
It seems we're being seen. Go, my friend. I will stay here with the others.
I do not like where this is leading.
I could wish for more solid stairs myself. I had a really tiny little space to put myself in. And again. I hope there's a better way to do that. Oh boy. Oh, got hit by something. Did I call it?
This is not what I was expected, but we'll see.
No,
The will of
maybe
the star
not.
has entrusted the future to you and yours. As entities charged with ensuring life on Aetheris, we rejoice
no.
in this outcome with all our hearts.
Maybe we are going to face the Watcher. Or just one super god.
I think we get a super god.
Yep. Eulogia.
Tis time, beloved children. Time to bid farewell to we relics of the past.
Eulogia, Greek for a blessing. The most god of all time, monotheism the boss.
Deluge, no!
Come, children, fulfill our final wish.
I have to say they did a really good job on the world building. Is
Dawn of Time.
the gods have symbols and they are, you know, their own unique symbols, but they look like after watching the symbols.
Ooh.
Got an arrow going over there.
Arrow and fire. Oh, I see what's going on. It's where she's gonna cleave. Like Ruby.
Like what?
Ruby weapon.
Ow. Nope.
And she changed where she cleaves each time.
I was out of that last one. Not that I understand it. that's going to be where she's standing, but I don't know how you know which way it's going to go.
The last one looks like it's going to be an inn.
How can you tell? It's just arrows. Ow.
Yeah, it was an inn.
I don't see anything other than the arrows.
She has glowing red hands on one side that will flip.
She has hands.
Yes. The whirl. I assume that's going to be in. Okay, we're going to get a moon phase that will cleave the center.
Oh, jeez.
And we need to go around the edge. One,
Oh no.
2, 3, 4. Stay on sides.
Yeah. Fast for number 3. Oh, where's... Find them. Oh, this again. Come on. Is it this one? Oh. That's what that was.
Yellow first.
Yellow, yellow. Blue. Yellow, yellow, blue, blue. I don't know this one. Dang it. Bounce. Oh. Great. That kind of bounce. Yeah.
I'm just trying to stay alive here.
The only way to do that is to have some idea of what's coming.
You can do it, kitten.
Uh-oh. Where? Uh-oh.
here it is
To
again.
the arrows.
She's almost down. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Divine satisfaction.
That was getting a little... Now, I've got my graphics turned down so I can only see myself and the boss's mechanics, and that was still overloaded on the graphics. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oof. Striking, bending,
Bending.
maiming, scouting. Wind up, Ashkan! Guaranteed
I
not
got
to
the
wander
only-
off on you.
So I think I got the only aiming that showed up. Eulogia card. Fair Winds to Guide. Course Uncharted. Myths of the Realm.
And a coin.
Got anything. Ah. That's what that notice was about. Rylea, Thayrin, are you all right?
For the most part. My
For
hit.
some value of all right.
Thanks for clearing the way, Thayrin, Rylea. That being, I presume this is the 12?
You presume correctly.
You have done well, children of man. As promised, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. Our desire is simply thus, to give ourselves unto the star as a blessing. In the 12 millennia we have existed, we have come to
Oh-ho.
harbor tremendous power through prayer. Through battle, our essence shall unravel and return to the star, where it might give rise to new life. Such is our gift to you. You'll mean you'll disappear? Yes, the fragments of our former souls, which serve as the core of our essence, shall rejoin the life stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yet though we may fade from sight, our individuality lost, our stabilizing influence shall endure. The only thing that changes is where your prayers find the way. Henceforth, it shall be this, the instrument of blessing that receives the mortal hopes that shall give back to the star.
But your presence brings comfort to mankind. Everyone would wish for you to remain, lest you truly fade away.
Such gladdening things you say, child. We must confess, what we do, we also do for ourselves.
Yeah.
When mankind overcame the final days, it so moved us that even we, who are but constructs, knew the greatest joy. You have shown your unfaltering love for this world, and in return, We would show you our undying love for you. Worry not, myths won't be woven and passed down. As long as men hold 12 in their fondness, we shall live on in the faith of us.
Yep.
When you say such things, the moment of parting has come. By our blessings, may you march towards a brighter future. Farewell, beloved children.
When you are ready, brothers and sisters. May the font of your ingenuity ever flow. Yours is the strength to destroy all obstacles.
Abide in virtue and hold fast the truth.
There is meaning in your deeds. Celebrate life and embrace death.
May you flourish and reap the bountiful harvest.
In your limited time, have boundless compassion.
Carry yourself with honor and forge on towards victory. Harbor love in your heart, for yourself, for others, and for the world.
From past to future, the river of knowledge flows. Be part of its nourishing waters.
May a wonderful world greet you beyond destiny's horizon. Be calm as the ocean, and you shall weather any storm.
As the wind blows unfettered, may you be free to follow your heart.
You needn't agonize so, Oshikon. Remain with them if that's your heart desire.
But this is what we dreamed of, to return to the star together. I never imagined that I would grow so fond of them. That parting would be so hard. Long as we have abided in patience to rejoin the life stream. For the drop in the river of time that is man's fleeting life.
Why not share your fate with them? Follow your heart as you ever have. When the time comes, we shall meet again.
Ninjas chopping onions.
Stealth ninjas chopping giant onions. Oh no, I'm beset by the mini onions of Set.
I've decided to continue journeying a while longer.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I hope the mic didn't pick that up. I fear it did. At least
Maybe
according to
some
the
of it.
meter. Sorry.
Graha. It cannot have been easy for Derek to break with his decision. I should like to hear what went through his mind. How about you, ooh, baby Obo Obo?
Ook, ook, ook! I think he's happy Derek's back.
Yes. That I'm still here, I can scarce believe it myself.
He's back! He's really back! Words cannot express my surprise when I opened my eyes to see Derek standing there. I'm naturally curious as to what happened, but above all, I rejoice at your friend's return. I expect Derek has a few words to say. Let us lend him an ear.
Embraced by gods. 12-fold blessings, Framer's Kid, and one among wonders. What to say in such a moment? Try hello. Best to speak from the heart, I suppose. I'm glad to be back.
There you go. And we're glad to have you back. Glad hardly suffices to describe it. We're over the moon that you're still here, Derek. Or should we call you Oshkon?
I think Derek will be proper. I no longer have Oshkan's power. Derek will do. I was remade from the portion of my essence that wasn't returned to the star, and will live out my days as a man. May I ask what happened? No sooner had the 12 vanished than you reappeared before us.
You had second thoughts, didn't you? Curse those second thoughts.
At the very last, I couldn't bear it. Couldn't bear to say farewell. Your earnest friendship had weighed down my steps. And the little fellow's fervent call halted them. I was overwhelmed by the keenest longing to remain among you and see more of the world I love. Upon seeing me torn, my brethren bade me follow my heart. I needed no further urging. We created the instrument of blessing in the faith that, one day, the star would no longer need our guiding hand. Thanks to you, That day has finally come. Ah, but I ramble. How uncharacteristic. Let us head back to the Umphalos, shall we? Whatever may be left of it. Yeah, okay. Back to its original form.
But the heavens are gone.
I'm surprised that the symbols on the central monument are still there.
Well, we must return to Charlian. The Forum will be expecting a report.
And boy, is it going to be a doozy.
Yet, if the entire truth were to be revealed to the public, it would shake the very foundation of the worship of the 12.
Aye, and pending our report, we would do well to consult the Forum on what details are safe to disclose. Much pertaining to the field of mythology will need to be obfuscated, I fear.
Worry not on my account. Inspired by our findings, I have a mind to examine the 12 in the context of reception theory. The people's perception of the deities are wont to be informed by their culture. By comparing the differences across the eras and regions, I believe we may have hereto unseen aspects to the 12.
Reception theory, you say? Most intriguing. I should like to see the fruits of your research when I visit Charlian.
Do these two need to get a room?
Yes.
When you do, have care not to reveal who you used to be. Our scholars would be all over you like starved beasts.
I see. Perhaps I shall wait a while before I come calling. Before I came to you, I simply roamed the world. I had no objective, nothing I wished to find. With the second chance I have, I mean to undertake my travels with a renewed perspective. But ere I set out, I would move my brethren's hopes elsewhere, to a place in men's midst.
Oh, what a wonderful idea. If you don't mind, we should like to accompany you.
By all means, we make for the Sanctum of the 12 in the East Shroud. So all the marriages are going to get extra blessings now.
Baby Oppo.
Yes.
Ook, ook.
Feel free to go on ahead, my friends. While this won't be my last time here, I need a moment before I leave.
As engrossed as we've been in our work, we've seldom had the chance to thus gather and relax. The last and only time would have been in the meal in Revenant's Toll, I think.
The words of the monument are a promise by the gods to watch over mankind. It is comforting to know their promise will endure.
The Sanctum of the 12. I couldn't imagine a more fitting place for the memories. I know it's late, but it'd be horrible to end here and then do like 5 minutes of this and then go on to something else on Friday.
You really think it's gonna be 5 minutes?
We seem really close.
Really close to another cutscene or two.
Blaze will get there at the speed of fire.
Aha.
Those mini onions of Set are tormenting me still.
The thing is that to a certain extent, they can't entirely go away. Because
Well-
all the prayers of everyone across the world is going to be basically a low-level summoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't be truly them, but it's still going to be them.
Well, their aether's in place, and I believe what they're trying to imply is the celestial object that they set up
Yep.
would receive the prayers and not directly to them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they are basically gone. They have returned to the live stream. Unlike a lot of people at the end of the main story who didn't get a chance to return to the live stream, they at least managed that part.
Yeah. Yeah, the ones who were taken by the final days, their aether is just gone.
Yeah, and also I'm talking about, several of the Asians, including Vana.
Yeah, they got used up.
Yeah. The Buns will get to see some of that in a few months.
Shh. Spoilers.
Yeah, but they still totally had it coming.
Oh, wait, they're behind us. What the hey? It said go to the Sanctum of the 12, so I go to the Sanctum of the
No.
12.
Yeah, it's wait at the designated location in the gravel patch.
Here we
This
are.
designated location. Where all the cinnies are.
Yes.
Where the wild cinnies are. Where the cinny things are. Where the Fox Kid is getting in the way. No. Finally.
I am waiting for you.
You do that.
Ah, how many times I visit the Sanctum, its majesty never fails to move me. Such a rich history, originally built during the dawn of the Fifth Astral Era, it was reclaimed by the woods before being restored in the wake of the Calamity. Truly, it stands as a testament to the influence that magical civilizations and city-states had upon Eorzean culture.
This sanctum harbors the hopes of men, and now those of my brethren shall join them. If you are not adverse, I would speak a little of my brethren, that is, those individuals whose essence lent them form. As it pertains to another age, some concepts may be foreign to you, but would you be interested nonetheless? Yeah, this is not going to be 5 minutes.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Excellent. Still, you're getting lots of I told you so's.
I think I need a decongestant.
Fyragot was a man with a gift for creating inanimate objects such as buildings and furnishings. With his abilities, he served a supervisory role at the Bureau of the Architect, where he was nothing short of a pillar. His chief was carefree to a fault, you see, and he took it upon himself to ensure the work was done.
You know who the chief was.
Not off the top of my head.
Hythlodaeus.
It doesn't get much more carefree than that. Relger was a brawny man whom Vana encountered on her travels. They quickly struck up a friendship, and he joined her on a quest to destroy an enormous meteor that was hurtling toward the star. It is fair to say this event gave rise to the legend surrounding the destroyer. Azema was a woman who served as a judicial officer in the Bureau of the Administrator, an experience which served her well as the warden. She was an ardent proponent of the seat of Azem and dreamed of training under Vana and her successor. Nald Thal was a close personal friend of mine. A merchant by trade, he was outwardly gregarious, but also possessed a reserved side and knew quiet joy in his passion for ore. When men began treating him as a dual-aspected god, it reminded me of the person he used to be, and I couldn't help but be struck with the pang of nostalgia. Nofika was a landscape architect of great repute who grew plants gathered from the star over. Despite being skilled in magic, she preferred to nurture plants as nature intended, and her garden ever bloomed with beautiful flowers. All who visited were said to leave with their souls salved. Althik was a researcher who observed newly made creations in Elpis. He possessed mastery over time magics and was known to be a kind-hearted if reticent man. Although it was at his sister's urging that he first joined our faction, he soon became a stalwart believer in the cause and always took the initiative in discussion. Halone was a formidable warrior tasked with hunting creations that were deemed detrimental to the star. For her prowess, she had been regarded as a leading candidate for the seat of Pashtaro, preserver of discipline and order. Minfina was the youngest among us, a student affiliated with the Words of La Habrea and the Academia Niter. Even within that prestigious institution, she was considered a prodigy, and hers were the hands that created the magic to isolate and seal Zodiark. Thaliak was the headmaster of the Academia Niter. A man of learning and leadership both, he presided over the institution's myriad faculties. No known phenomenon existed in which he wasn't versed. Words do not do justice to express the remarkable scholar that he was. Nymea was an observer in Elpis, like her older brother Althik. She possessed a caring and inquisitive nature, and was liked and trusted by her peers. 'Tis said that she began the custom of offering flowers to the departed. Lemleyan was a researcher at Metabaesos Thalassae, a facility for the observation and evaluation of sea life. So passionate was she about her work, she once threw a knife at someone who inadvertently came too close to her observation subject. Ashan was a traveler whom Vana encountered in the wilderness. They shared a campfire and discussed at length what it meant to be free. Leaving my hopes as the wanderer in this place, I shall set forth anew, as simply a man named Derek. And last, but not least, the Watcher. He was the chief archivist at Animesis Niter, and respected Vana deeply as an individual even as he cared for her as a dear friend. Indeed, among our number, none was more devoted to Vana, and that devotion made him best suited to his duty and the solitude that accompanies it. That is all. 'Tis a lot to remember, but I should be glad if they remain with you in some way.
We're grateful that you would share with us these aspects of Heidelin and the 12. Thank you.
Well, 'tis past time we headed back to Charlian. It wouldn't do to keep Ujika waiting. I assume you'll be traveling via Lemza, in which case, allow us to see you off from there. Till now, I have wandered alone, but as I recently learned, a journey is better shared.
Dang straight.
No more glow. I was wondering if that might be a bit permanent.
Be cool if it was.
Yeah.
Off to Lemza!
Yeah, not 5 minutes.
We want to go this way. Still, that means if you've done the side quest, you've technically actually met Lamina, the Weaver.
Lemleyan? Oh.
Or Nymean. I can fly no higher! Come on, Blaze, higher! You can do it! There ain't that then! There we go. But we can go higher! Eventually. At least we no longer have those absolutely ugly towers littering the landscape.
Yeah, you knew that the Hoas would not let them stay up for long. Because you know what they were doing to the property values.
We're almost there.
Toads.
Big toads. That stick their tongue out and go thwap.
Yes. Among other unneighborly practices.
I get a nice view of Volta from this angle.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. It's yelling at me that I can't go any higher. But I want to go higher.
Nope, sorry. Chocobos have a low flight ceiling.
Look out! Lens flare! No more lens flare.
Very dangerous. You go first.
Hello, Mr. Farrier ticket. We want to go to Limsa Lominsa.
Yes. Tendramoy.
I can kind of understand why they got rid of the travel scenes like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think they were really using them correctly.
Fair enough.
And a lot of people complained that they wanted to get somewhere faster.
Oh,
But I
yes.
actually kind of miss them.
I miss them a lot. And my aim isn't getting any better either.
Look! He's happy.
Our friends are presently booking their packet and passage. That's where you were.
There's room aboard the next ship, so we're We'll be setting sail shortly. Da. Oh, Derek, no sooner do we arrive in a crowded place than you up and disappear.
Tis a force of habit, in order to avoid people.
But you are people. How are you
But
going
I
to avoid
needn't do so
yourself?
But I needn't do so anymore, do I? On the contrary, I should embrace the chance to connect with other souls.
As your comrades, we completely agree. And remember, you're always welcome at the Baldessian Annex, so be sure to pay us a visit.
Mm-hmm. You may depend on it.
Thank you, Derek, for giving us your trust. And thanks to you as well, Thayrin, Rylea. Had you two not been with us, we would have struggled to grant the 12s their wish.
It's what we do.
Well,
You know,
we'd best
things up.
find our vessel. While the report remains to be completed, I believe we can officially declare our investigation complete. Till next time we meet, my friends.
Yeah, those two need a room. You still have time. We're kind of 45 minutes over.
I do. I don't know about her.
Here I embark on my journey. There's a place nearby I should like to visit. Might I ask you to accompany me?
I'm game.
Thank
I
you.
don't know about Kitten here.
Thank you. Come. We shall head outside the city via the Tempest Gate. Yeah, 5 minutes, you said.
Sorry!
Told you so.
Sorry!
Told you so.
Sorry!
I told you so.
Yes, you did, and you will again.
Yes.
Oh man, my sinuses are just impacted at the moment. Thanks, Square!
And somewhere Yoshi P takes another sip of wine and,
Can I scrape you?
yes. What class are you in?
I can really scrape you if you want me to.
You do, and I'm going to bed.
Sorry, I have my speedy feet on.
Well,
There you are. Just making sure we're going to the right gate.
holy cow.
Huh? What? What?
Give me a moment.
Don't just say holy
Yeah,
crap!
all one person.
Eh?
Someone made a big order on Wargame Vault.
Oh. Oh, nope, there's Derek. Why did I even bother? It's like right over here. Look!
Here, the wind whips in from the sea like a storm, but I've always found the sensation quite invigorating. Lest you wonder, I intend to strike west, and thence make my way through Upper and Outer La Noscea. And in order to mark my new beginning as a man, en route I wish to see Ashan's embrace with you. You need only accompany me across the bridge. From there, I shall continue on my own. Yeah, I know the name. Okay, yeah, it's the big bridge.
Yeah.
And I happen to get a reload of where I see what they owe me, and yeah, they owe me like $50 already, so someone had like a $40 order.
So you're saying you're getting a payout this month?
Yes.
I miss those days. Ook, ook!
Such a great wave that has ripped the god's grip from the mainland. In the wake of the calamity, my brethren and I were all occupied with our respective duties. This is my very first time seeing the bridge. Shall we then? Follow Derek's lead and try not to fall behind.
Really?
So it's the opposite, which is already quite an impressive to behold. So it's temporarily constructed with wood and a lot of steel reinforcing. Ah, such an invigorating breeze. Oh, Aetheris. Your beauty truly knows no bounds. Forgive me, I was lost in thought.
That's okay. Had to make sure Rift didn't miss out on this.
I look forward to the bridge's completion. Tis a fine bridge, boasting splendid views and brimming with life, the very image of man's determination to overcome adversity. I am honored that it should be named Ashan. Well, this is as far as I asked you to come. But if you're willing, might we converse a little more? It occurs to me I hadn't asked you about your opinion of the 12. How you personally perceive us, for instance, or what you felt when you faced us. Your words from the heart I would take with me as a memento.
Being more talkative than normal, I see.
Is that so? The others will be glad to hear that. Thank you for humoring me, and apologies for keeping you so long.
Don't worry about me. Apologize to her. She wants to go to bed.
I'm ready to set forth now, to witness a world filled with our blessing. To To begin with, I shall tour La Nosea and visit those locales which are named after the 12. After which, I shall go wherever the wind blows. Together with this fellow, of course, until such time as he tires of my company.
I got a feeling that ain't gonna happen. Anytime soon, at least.
This time, I shall embrace the joy of meeting and accept the sorrow of parting. And when the time comes for me to return to the star, I shall share my experiences with my brethren. Needless to say, your words will feature prominently in my recounting. All the scenic beauty shots.
Mm-hmm.
You will continue your own journeys, will you not?
Definitely.
Then I shall look for you out there. Fare you well, my friends, and may the 12 bless you and keep you. That's the first time they've had a title card for one of these.
Mm-hmm.
The paintings of certain deities among the 12 are now available for purchase from Duramurt in the Pillars. Those of the remaining deities are works in progress. Right. And Duramurt was the painter during the reconstruction.
Yes. And you can get a lot of different portraits from him. Well, shall we head back to Limsa and spend the night above the Drowning Winch?
2 nights.
One night. I've got raid tomorrow.
Now that's your problem.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
You should be. I told you so.
I'm sorry.
5 minutes. Yeah, I knew this was not going to wrap up in 5 minutes. I was
I am
expecting
so
closer to
sorry.
20 to 30 minutes, and it was more like 50, so...
Come on, let's get you to an end. The longer you're up, the more snarky you become. I hope they have some good booze.
You probably shouldn't take any booze with decongestants.
Yeah.
And you need those more.
Yeah. I will agree with
And
this.
may I suggest that whatever you order, there be no onions in it?
I think this is an excellent suggestion. I'm going to be plagued by the mini onions set this entire patch run, aren't I?
Oh, yeah.
With that said, it is way past time we call it a night.
Yes.
Thank you all very much for joining us. You better be willing to share some of that popcorn live. We will be back on Friday to start the main story quest of 6.5. Until then, be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you then.
Yeah. Everyone, have a great night. Hope to see you Friday.